Welcome in, guys, and today I thought I would break down um I will probably break down the NFC and the AFC seeds for the playoffs, and kind of give you my prediction for Super Bowl. So again, I'm recording this on a Saturday night. This you're gonna see it's obviously Sunday. So this is also going to be recorded before, this is going to go up before all the Sunday games. We've just had the Lions and Cowboys a couple of days ago. So we're looking at the current ranking. We're looking at the Cowboys in the AFC East are leading in that #1 seed, and the Bears football is leading number in the NFC. Now, you're looking at like the wild card. You got the likes of Baltimore, who again you can never underestimate the Ravens, even though the Ravens have had a mixed bag this year of like seasons. That you can never underestimate that especially in the AFC, the Ravens are, like I think it was 2 seasons ago now that they got a home game. They won the AFC North, and they got a home game. Um, they got a crucial home game, uh, which got into the first championship game since 2012. So that was like 2 seasons ago, was in 2023. So you can count out, you can count out the Ravens and John Harbaugh. And then you got Jacksonville, and Jacksonville this year. I really don't know what people were thinking of Jacksonville this year. I didn't really have them as a playoff contending team this year. I had them more of as like, let's see what Liam Cohen's all about. Again, because again we heard some great things about him in Tampa Bay, and how he helped Baker Mayfield and really resurrected his career. So I wasn't really knowing what to expect from a Liam Cohen's perspective. He plays Duval, but I didn't really know what to expect from him. Then you've got the Texans, who again, they haven't started off at the best. I think they're 7-5 or 7-6, something like that. They're hot on the heels right now of the AFC as well. So you're looking at that, and then you're looking at the Bears. Like switching to the NFC here, and you're looking at Bears football. You're looking at Ben Johnson, come from the Lions from last season, from building up a good a good representation at the Lions for a number of years under Dan Campbell's learning tree, and under his coaching tree, and you didn't know what to expect with this Bears team. Now, it's been 5 years since the Bears made the playoffs, 2020 under Matt Nagy, but so far, again, you look at the Bears, they do fantastic well. They just beat the Eagles on week 13. So you're looking at this Bears team, they're at the top of the NFC North. They're winning games. They're not, again, Caleb Williams isn't pulling up trees. Like, let's be honest here. I know a lot of delusional Bears fans will make you think that he is pulling up trees and doing well. His down the field accuracy is really off. And still like some unknown guy. I know that Rome Dunzio's injured now for the rest of the year. I saw today, or I think it was yesterday or today, I saw that. So that really sucks for the Bears. And then you got the Packers in there, and people are thinking, especially the Packers, got to be out there now in that NFC, especially when you look at the addition of Michael Parsons. Kenny Clark went the other way to the Cowboys. He's fantastic. That defense might improve now, and they can kick on and potentially be a Super Bowl contending team. I don't think so that they're in the race. I'm going to definitely rule out the Packers at this point. They may beat the Bears Sunday just because again they fuck up the Bears one more time. But I don't see that. But then here comes the Patriots. You're looking at the Patriots, and you've got to have them as a contender as well. Especially for the playoffs. Like, you look at the Patriots, and I even said that, you can go back to the things I said in the preview, that you look at the Patriots and you look at how great they've done under Verbal, and how Drake May, now people point, if you're a Bears fan, should we have took Drake May now? How fantastic he's done. He's 10-2 now. Like, this first time since 1999 that a team has won 10 consecutive games after losing the other games like 3-10 the past 2 years. It's just great, and how just one person can just transform the organization. Now, I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders yet. The Patriots, I think that they still need some more additions in this team. I still think that they're a year, maybe 2 years away from maybe 2 or 3 years away from actually building something in New England. But there's something growing there, and you can see with Trayvon Henderson, Drake May, and the additions that they've added in the offseason, especially in the draft. They really drafted smartly, the Patriots, which again, under Belichick, that was one of a lot of people's gripes, including myself, which was like, Belichick was coaching the team and being the GM, which he was fucking up his own team. And I feel like now they got a GM now in Elliot Wolf and head coach Verbal, and I think they're just really gelling well together in the AFC, and they really are giving that AFC East a real run for its money. Because again, the last 6 years it's been the Bills, and we're going to go into the Bills right now. The Bills had a couple of like mishaps, and you're thinking, they had a couple of mishaps and a couple of slip-ups against like the Dolphins. Scrub teams they should be really realistically beating, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get into the schedules of these teams. Oh yeah, and the Seahawks as well. I just want to say Mike McDonald has done a fantastic job the last couple of years, especially when where the Seahawks were the last couple of years under 74-year-old Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson, to now what they're doing with the addition of Cooper Kupp. I think was fantastic. But anyway, you look at the schedule here now. Again, the Seahawks they've done really well this year, and they've done fantastically well. Like they great wins. They've had great wins against like the Texans. They've been they've beaten Jacksonville. Like they've had some good, pretty impressive wins, and then their next couple of games, they have Seattle. Oh, they had the Colts. They had the Rams. They had the Panthers and the 49ers. And you're looking at the Colts as well. Like Colts are one of those teams that gotta take seriously. Like they have really turned it around this year. Looking at the Bills for their kind of you got the Patriots. The Patriots got the Bills next, which is going to be a tough game. Which tomorrow, which is today, and then you got the Eagles. You got the skid marks, and then you got the Jets. And then you're looking at Bears football. They got the Packers. They got the Packers twice. The Lions at the end of the season, and then the 49ers and the skid marks at home. No, at home to the Browns, and then they're at home. Yeah. So they got kind of tough games. You look at the Patriots. No, just did the Patriots. They have the Dolphins, got the Ravens, and then you're looking at really the Rams here. Like you're looking at Matthew Stafford. He's having an MVP year again. Like he's really, finding that old Matthew Stafford from 2021 when they won the Super Bowl, and they had Aaron Donald, and Jalen Ramsey, those guys. So you can never write off the Rams. So my Super Bowl prediction, I'm gonna go for the Bills and the Rams Super Bowl, and I'm gonna say the Rams win the Super Bowl this year. That's my prediction. I'm saying for the Rams. I know you've got the Eagles and the Chiefs, which I didn't touch on really. I'm gonna touch on quick. Again, they're not gonna Chiefs. Again, I think if they lose to the Texans today, this week, I think their playoff contentions are done, especially with the Broncos as well, who have done fantastically well. And then the 49ers, again, they played really well as well this year. I don't know, man. I don't see them going to the Super Bowl this year. But my two predictions for the Super Bowl, my winners, updated winners, should I say, are the Rams. I'm going to say, I think the Rams are going to go all out. I think it's going to be Matthew Stafford's time again. And, it could be wrong. Again, I wouldn't mind if, I would love to see Josh Allen win a ring. You're looking at, it's now or never kind of for Josh Allen to win a Super Bowl ring. He's getting up there in age. He's getting up there in his 30s, and he's at 30 now, so it's like now or never for Josh Allen to get it. He is the best quarterback. Josh Allen is hands down the best quarterback in the league, period. By multiple time MVP. Again, Matthew Stafford is great, but you look at Josh Allen, what he's done the last 6-7 years consistently MVP. He's got to get a ring at some point. And it would be an injustice to the footballing world that he doesn't get an appearance or win a ring.